Get ready.
It's recorded.
Good job, man.
Good time over here, yeah?
You got me too.
Thank you.
It's not going too hard. Yeah, I know. How about over here? Good time? Perfect, all right.
With the other.
All right, next comedian. He
That's
is,
funny.
let's see, he did a funny spot show once at another one of my venues, and he was very funny, and he wanted to come back, and we said, Moose, can you come back? And Moose said, of course. So we said, okay. He took from Harrison Township, Michigan. Anybody know where that is? Harrison Township? Anybody? Nobody. Good, perfect. Oh, too late. Woo! They just know the word township. That's all they know. Very funny guy. So make him feel at home, especially you.
Bring it.
I know you will. You're making me feel at home already. And give it up for one the only Ben Cheek, everyone, Ben Cheek!
What is going on, Flint? I'm excited, man. This is a freaking awesome audience. Let me figure this thing out here. Man, it's great to be here. I got myself a haircut yesterday. How's it? Yeah, looks all right. I got like poker straight hair, man. So I went bike pedaling yesterday. It was a nice day, exercise and what have you, and probation, but who's counting? Right, okay. And after that, I went and got a pedicure. Being a stand-up comedian, your feet are very important. Of course, then I had to go get some new shoes because I lost 2 foot sizes from the pedicure. But, yeah, speaking of probation, I got to bring that up. We come out here, this is kind of like my therapy on top of therapy, right? Got them urine tests, okay? Got to do random urine tests. Anybody? Come on. By a sound of applause. Whether it's, yeah, right, Florida. You're wearing Flint. More than shit. Just because you're number 3 in the murder cities in the U.S., I'm closer to Detroit, so we're number 1. Gotcha. I was almost late. I couldn't figure out what bulletproof vest to
I'm trying to
wear.
get too close.
I was excited to come out, man. There's so many people standing room only. This is great. I was almost late coming out. I had to rub one off real quick in the presser. Well, it's exciting. And I just want everyone to look at my crotch. That's how you get it. Ladies, all right. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so it's quite the crowd when you got to go for your random P day. That's the highlight of every one of the mornings, making that phone call. And it's like all the rejects from that reality show, Intervention, all in one building. You know, they didn't make the show. Yeah, so they put on Shark Week. Discovery, that keeps a bunch of addicts and alcoholics quiet while you're waiting for your turn. The lady at the desk has a lazy eye, so when she calls you up, I don't know, I feel like Night at the Roxbury. Ooh, him, me, him. Yeah. I don't want to be rude. You can't eat or drink anything or bring your phone in. There's always the one person in there, more than one, that got to brag about their stories and how big and bad they are. I don't want to hear that shit. Okay, we're there for one reason only. They act like it's a pissing contest. Yeah. The other guy that tests, I get nervous, okay, because they only give you 2 minutes when they call you back for 2 minutes and time up. I'm not a big talker when I'm peeing. I don't know if any of the other people are. There could be 30 urinals and there's always a guy's got to come and stand right next to you. Why is that? There's this bald little guy that could call me back. I'm out of the county, so I should be okay. The bald little guy, he's intimidating, and he's deadly. All right, go. Like it's a contest. I just turned 50 recently, okay? So, talk about no pressure. Well, time's up, so then you gotta wait another 15 minutes, so that's one thing. But they got the, what's that one thing called? Oh, a tether. I had that at one point. Yeah, that was rough. But going through the motions. It'll be 2 years in April. Been sober. Thank you. Cheers to that. I saw that shit. Trying to be just. I got them pink cups of water by the handful. Speaking of which. Yeah, we got any porn fans out there? Right. Years ago, I used to do porn. What? My porn name was Benadryl. What? Yeah, I did it for a minute. Well, 58 seconds, but who's counting? Couldn't get past the fluffer. There's a documentary out. It was a miniseries. One of the ladies told me to keep it up. I think that's probably why my career ended. Alright, shit happens. Alright. See, yeah, well, I am hung about down to here. I mean, that's my balls. You know, pretty soon you need more than a scrotum to hold them. My foreskin is now floor skin. You'll get there. You'll get there. What about dating? I've been single for about 3 years now, by choice, mostly hers. How you doing? Killing myself here, right? I'm kind of blocking myself right now. All right, so let's see. Yeah, you know, it could be raining vagina outside, and I get hit with a big dick. Every time. I have no luck. Now, I started with these blog dolls. Checked it out for a minute, yeah. I bought a pair of twins, you know, in case one wasn't in the mood. Yeah, that's fun. I filled them up with helium, that way it felt like she was playing hard to get. Much easier to get her on top. I thought I got one pregnant, but it was just an air bubble, thank God. That was tough. And my daughter recently came out about 3 years ago to me. She's the L in the LGBTQ. Good for her. Woo-woo. That means lesbian, for those of you who are not familiar. Some of y'all are just like, I have an HDMI TV. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Nowadays, all these pronouns. But she came out to me and she was wondering how I was going to take it. And I just want my kids to be happy, don't we all? Right? Woo! The only thing that bums me out is she gets more pussy than me. That's what pisses me off. I got my blood pressure down. We're good. Yeah. Yeah, one of my pickup lines years ago used to say, man, my dick is like a 9-volt battery. Sooner or later, you're going to put your tongue on it. Remember, it's better than a frozen flag post. Right? I was dating a ski instructor, man. She gave the best hand jobs ever. Yep, downhill, cross country, and ski motion. I met another girl. She did roofs for a living, worked for a roofing company. We met on the Shingles Network. Well, I tried that Plenty of Fish. You've heard of that. All I got was the crabs. That eHarmony, same old song and dance, fuck that shit. I tried that 50 Plus Club, right? I didn't know that was how many partners that she had the week before. That was not enough. They did ask me for, to put your interest down and your profile pic, which was easy. We said probation, right? Long shot. Forget it. It worked out. And she was a bitch, but yeah, let's see. We got a lot of good comedians out here. I'm excited to be out here, man. This is awesome. Thanks to Mark for everybody coming out too. See, what can I do? Anybody else got PTSD? Anyone? Just me? I got post-traumatic SWAT disorder. Anybody else familiar with that? It's just me. We're in Flint, for Christ's sake. I just want to make it home alive. But, yeah, that happened years ago. It was for weed. It was like 25 years ago. My best friend bought me a t-shirt from the head shop down the road to celebrate when I got out of jail. For paraphernalia. Seeds and stems, for Christ's sake. What a joke, speaking of that. But anyway, so he got me a t-shirt and it said SWAT, black SWAT t-shirt. I had just moved into the house 2 months before. I barely met my neighbors. What are they going to think? I just had raided, So I'm like, I couldn't. So I put on some combat boots and sweatpants and went out, mowed my lawn with a ski mask and the shirt. Neighbors were outside. I said, hey, nice to meet you. I said, that was just a training exercise. Just a training exercise. From that point on, neighbors were cool as shit. Till I moved. All right, that's about my time. I gotta stop at Bell Tire. They got free air. I do have two of my girlfriends in the trunk. I gotta put some air in. Thanks for having me out tonight, guys. Have a good night.
Ben Cheek, give it up for Ben Cheek. How can you forget that name? Ben Cheek, am I right? Wow. I'm remembering everybody's names here. Like you guys. Danielle and Sabrina. Am I right? Am I right?
Go off on tangents. My brains go so fast.
They think I'm